More fallout tonight after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled Texas can use new redistricting maps in next year's election. Now, here's a look at the approved site map. It was designed to give Republicans 5 more seats in the House. A lower court found some of the new voting lines were racially discriminatory, but the high court tonight saying that it was purely partisan. Let's get right over to ION Politics reporter Jack Fink with more on this ruling. Jack.
Hey there, Ken. Well, this is a big win for Texas Republicans, and they are declaring legal and political victory tonight. The majority opinion by the 6 conservatives cited timing as a key issue in its ruling in Texas's favor because the candidates are against the clock to file their campaign paperwork for next year's midterm elections. The deadline is Monday. The justices ruled against the lower court ruling in El Paso, which blocked the new maps on November 18th, 10 days after the candidates started filing their paperwork. The majority opinion says, quote, "This court has repeatedly emphasized that lower federal courts should ordinarily not alter the election rules on the eve of an election. The district court violated that rule here. The district court improperly inserted itself into an active primary campaign, causing much confusion and upsetting the delicate federal-state balance in elections." In a statement, Governor Greg Abbott said, quote, "We won." The governor was in Fort Worth this afternoon, and 1 hour before the ruling came down, I asked him about this situation, and he expressed confidence that the Supreme Court would rule in favor of Texas because of this timing issue.
Because the election process is so far down the pathway, as we're speaking right now, it's just a few days before the filing deadline. That is a signal that the Supreme Court likely realizes it's too late for them to issue a decision that would interrupt the 2025 maps that were passed this summer.
Democrats, LULAC, and the NAACP are among those who accuse Texas Republicans of illegally racially gerrymandering. Tonight, the chairman of the Texas House Democratic Caucus, State Representative Gene Wu of Houston, expressed outrage over the ruling.
It's beyond disappointing. It's frankly enraging because what the allegations were in the lower court were that the Republicans were using illegal racial gerrymandering in this process and to accomplish their goals. And the evidence that supported this were the Republicans' own words.
So this case will go back to the lower court, but the 2025 maps will remain in place, Ken.
Jack, let's talk a little bit about the kind of impact that this will have on where Democratic members of Congress will sort of run here in North Texas.
Well, Congresswoman Julie Johnson, who now represents the 32nd Congressional District, has said she will run in the newly drawn 33rd Congressional District in Dallas County. A source familiar with the matter tells me that Democratic Congressman Mark Vesey will run in the newly drawn 30th Congressional District, which is in parts of Tarrant and Dallas counties. And Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who now represents the 30th District, is strongly considering running for U.S. Senate, as we've been talking about, and she will hold an announcement on Monday afternoon. A number of Republicans are now running in the newly drawn 32nd Congressional District, which will now be a Republican majority district. Ken?
A lot to see.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you're on top of it. Thank you very much.
You bet.